When you interact with someone else continuously, you both unconsciously pick up speech patterns, word choices, beliefs, and habits of the other person. The more time and experience you share with the other person, the more you may act like them or they like you. But what if you are interacting with a narcissist who is condescending, vindictive, sadistic, or verbally or physically abusive? Can a codependent or an empath become a narcissist if interacting with a narcissist for long enough? Hello wonderful person, and welcome to Narcissistic Abuse Healing. I'm Anton, and I create videos about abuse with a focus on narcissistic abuse to help you understand what was done to you and help you heal from it. Please help this channel grow by subscribing. If you find this video informative or helpful in any way, please like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. What is a codependent or empath? Before we look at if a codependent or empath can become a narcissist, we first need to define what the terms mean. In psychology, a codependent is someone who is excessively, emotionally, or psychologically reliant on someone else, often their partner. Codependents often come from households where they were only validated and praised when they pleased their parents. They frequently struggle to ask for or accept help, yet feel compelled to help others, even to great cost to themselves. This is driven by an unconscious belief that they are only worthy if they do things for others. Although codependent has empathy in that they can feel another person's pain, an empath is generally thought of as a person who is especially sensitive to other people's emotions, to the point that they often struggle to deal with the emotions they feel when someone else is in pain. They feel compelled to help the person, to alleviate the other person's pain, which is largely driven by a subconscious need to alleviate the pain they feel. They can become so sensitive that they struggle to tell the difference between their own and another person's emotions and pain. As codependents have empathy and are focused on other people's needs, they often are also empaths. However, not all empaths are codependents. Due to the need to serve and please, they frequently become victims of narcissists. With their determination, they also stay far longer in a toxic relationship while hoping the narcissist will change. A person who is both a codependent and an empath is especially vulnerable to being exploited by a narcissistic or manipulative person. For this video, I will use empathic person to refer to both a codependent and an empath to make things easier. What is a narcissist? Now that we have defined codependent and empath, we need to define narcissist for this video. Most people use the term narcissist when referring to a person who displays some narcissistic traits. The person may be mildly narcissistic or qualified to be diagnosed as having narcissistic personality disorder. For this video, a narcissist would be if a codependent or empath starts to show high enough narcissistic traits such as selfishness, vindictiveness, argumentativeness, or lacking empathy in such a way that it changes their interaction with others or negatively affect their life. Low effect. When people spend a lot of time together, they start to think, act, and talk like each other due to various reasons. The happier they are together, the more they become similar. As an empathic person often wants to please the narcissist, they are inclined to take on some of the narcissist's behaviors. Emotional contagion. Emotional contagion is a process by which we start to be hypersensitive to our partner's emotions. We instinctively know when they are upset, sad, or happy, even if they do not say it. Some believe it is because we know them so well that we pick up small changes in their body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Empathic people are more sensitive to cues from people, as they often needed to judge what mood their parents were in to avoid abuse. This can cause an empathic person to constantly be on edge or feel drained and depressed, even though their partner said nothing. Narcissists struggle to regulate their emotions, which may cause their partner's emotions to follow and be all over the place as well, often without the partner understanding why they suddenly feel a certain way. In social settings, the empathic person's mood may change with the slightest change in their partner's mood. If a partner plays the victim, the empathic person may constantly come to the rescue and become aggressive toward people the narcissist claims upset them, sometimes over nothing. If a narcissist does it enough, the empathic person may become hostile toward almost anyone, which may cause them not to want to go out or no longer be invited. Language style matching. Share enough time with another person and you are bound to use puns, phrases, and words of other person and they of you. Unfortunately, many of the things narcissists say are not always nice, but an empathic person wants to please the narcissist may use them to please the narcissist. They may gossip with a narcissist or call others degrading names in their absence in the hopes that the narcissist will again be nice to them. The empathic person may start to talk differently to others and start to use more curse words without knowing it. Others will pick up on it and may form opinions of the empathic person that may be wrong. This may affect how they treat the empathic person. That in turn affects how the empathic person responds back. This can form a negative feedback loop where the person starts acting negatively as they are treated negatively, which in turn causes people to treat them more negatively, that causes them to respond even more negatively toward people. Follow a trend. A 2007 study from Yale University found that if a spouse changed their behavior, then the other spouse is more likely to follow. Normally it is a positive change, such as quitting smoking, eating healthier, starting to exercise, and so on. But it can also be negative. If your partner is lazy, filthy, eats unhealthily, is constantly argumentative, is constantly negative, or treats others badly, then over time they will cause you to lower your standards. They may have a minor effect on you where you no longer eat as healthily or exercise as much or be as kind to others as before. Or they can have a massive impact on you to the point that you eventually stop exercising, stop eating healthily, and become overweight and unhealthy. You may also stop helping others due to pressure from your partner and may even start to treat people with less respect. You may even feel anger and resentment towards your spouse for how they changed you, which may then be directed at other people. Or you may feel just bad about yourself and start to avoid other people and going out. Your overall happiness will then suffer, as well as your joy for life. This can cause resentment in you that can manifest in narcissistic behaviors. Major effect. Although the previous listed situations can have a dramatic effect on the empathic person, using narcissistic behaviors as an extreme form of self-defense can radically change their life. This may cause a person to go along with a narcissist in abusing others to please the narcissist to avoid being abused themselves. Or they may use narcissistic or toxic actions as both revenge and persuasion for the narcissist to stop the abuse. This can be meeting the narcissist on their level or even exceeding it, such as if a narcissist hurts you, you damage their stuff. If they call you names, you call them names back. If they devalue you, you devalue them back. This may start a tit-for-tat game where the narcissist and the empathic person keep on trying to one-up the other in how they hurt each other. It is dishing out to the narcissist what they give to you to make them see and feel the pain you are in hopes that they will stop the abuse. Unfortunately, since the narcissist hates losing and also feels so entitled that no one is allowed to hold them accountable, they often just get worse. Using aggression or narcissistic tactics can be a way for the empathic person to try to gain control. They may start arguments because they can no longer deal with anticipation of when the narcissist will next blow up and what they will do. Better to get the argument and possible abuse out of the way than walking on broken glass every day until the narcissist decides it is time. The empathic person then knows the time and place and the subject of the argument, which gives them some feeling of control. Effects of a change. It is not natural for an empathic person to behave in such toxic ways. It will take a massive mental, emotional, and physical toll on them. If they treated others badly, they may struggle later with regret and remorse for what they did. They may also have damaged or destroyed very good relationships and lost good friends in the process. Even if they only behaved aggressively toward the narcissist, they may later wonder if they did the right thing. The longer they continue acting in ways that are against their core beliefs and temperament, the more the damage will be. They often seem to age 10 years in a year and may start to suffer health problems due to all the fighting and negativity. They may also start to see life through a negative filter that will cause them to struggle to enjoy anything they do in life, which may cause them to lose their will to live. So do they become a narcissist? Yes and no. Although their actions may be narcissistic, they responded to their toxic environment. They do not lose their empathy. It only gets temporarily suppressed. So you can say that in that time they acted narcissistically, but their actions do not change their core self. A narcissist acts narcissistically due to their thought process and beliefs and has little or no empathy for others, as well as seldom feeling remorse or regret. That is not the case for the empathic person, who will suffer a great deal of remorse and regret later. Will you ever be the same again? No. If the empathic person gets away from the narcissist and starts to heal, they will reflect on their actions and feel a lot of regret, shame, anger, disappointment, and remorse. This will fundamentally change who they are. In most cases, they strive to not allow someone to manipulate them again in such a way that they change who they are negatively. They often come out stronger with stronger boundaries for how people can interact with them. They also often come out stronger in being able to say no to people who clearly want to take advantage of them or have no intention of changing even if given help. The person does not suppress their empathy, as in many cases they become even more empathic and caring. They just become more selective in who they choose to help. Freed from the guilt of not helping when they see someone in need, they can stand back and assess the situation as to if their help will make a difference or not. When they see it will be a wasted effort, they can let the person go without guilt and save those resources to increase their own success or help others where those resources will make a difference. An empathic person can thus, in some cases, temporarily act narcissistic, but they do not permanently change like this. And often when they reach this level, it is so against their core self that it compels them to leave a narcissist or find a better way to deal with a narcissist. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative or helpful in any way, like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. If not subscribed, please subscribe now. Please leave a comment, as it helps to expand the information covered in the video, which may be of benefit to others. See my books on narcissism by following the links in the description. For donations, please use the donation button on the banner or follow the link in the description. Thank you.